I'm not going to use my this thing. Okay. Wow, I look like a fishing line. Surf gear. Anyways, I figured I'd just stop in here and say, what's going on, guys? We're just hanging in there. Just see what's going on. We're just gonna wait for a few stations to come in. My top fans are on. I don't know if I should begin yet or what. This freaking scanner is gonna piss me off. It's still making noise. Shut the hell up. I hate it when it does that shit. It just flickers like on and off. The rushing noise, you know what I mean? A rushing noise. Okay, we got one in the house. Hey, how's it doing? Good evening, everybody. Adam's HAMRADIO. I'm glad you're back here. We're just gonna sit here and talk just like everybody else. Like there's like one person that we all know. He's big. He's giant. He's extraordinary. Bigger than a ball of fire. We're just gonna sit and talk just like we need this. But anyway, so how's everybody doing today? Welcome to Adam's HAMRADIO. We are so glad that you're here with us. We can all sit and chat. Anybody's welcome. Come on down. Come on down. You're the next contestant of the Adam's HAMRADIO show. Come on down. Today's a happy Saturday. Excuse me. And we got our jobs done today. Finally. Done. Finito. I am so happy we got the day done. And thanks for the thumbs up. Anybody that's around, please give me some comments. I like to read the comments. Let's see. Ruthless Recluse Cookie. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing fine. Just chilling, hanging in there. I figured I'd do a Saturday, you know, just to chat about, just chit chat, jib, about, jib. Fishing. Oh. Yeah. Hey, deep, what's going on? Trucker fishing? Nothing much. Hey, how you doing? Let's see here. Whoops. I don't know how to do this. Anyways, deep sleep. I'm sorry. How you doing? We're just over here. Just decided to make a live today and see what's going on. I see we got 22 in the house. Anybody free? Come on in. Say hello. Band conditions today on the radio were just forget it. Down the drain. Nothing really good. It's the same old thing. Mother Nature's not cooperating with us. I was just better off going to the beach and just hang out there and check out the Easter bunnies. Oh yeah, that's about it. You know, that's just the life of radio. And I did all my things I had to do today, and I'm very tired. Very tired. And I'm trying to say hi to somebody, and I cannot get. How the hell do you do that? I want to wave at somebody. See, I got to get a laptop. But anyways, I'll just say, deep sleep. How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. Truckers Fishing. Okay, Trupper. Oh, thank you very much, Truckers Fishing. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. You got a #1 crown there. Just wanted to make just a brief, just a live. I'm kind of like in that live mood, you know. So, yeah. You know what's really bothering me? You know, they got these guys that are on the on the internet, and they sit there and do absolutely nothing. They just sit there like, what'd you say? What? Anyways, like I said, um, I just don't understand it. And they get these subs that are just, they must buy subs or something, or they have these mods that they buy or something. I just don't get it sometimes. But anyways, like I was saying, the band conditions were just horrible. Before I got up this morning, I got up about 4 o'clock, a little after 4. Got some coffee, a little bit. I can't drink too much coffee no more. So I did that. Got on the HAMRADIO, went on 40 meters. I got a guy from Hamden, Connecticut, and then that was like early morning, and that was pretty darn good. I was only running my little FT 920 here, the big monster over here, and I was giving him 5 and 7. Sometimes when the signals come up, it was like a 5.8. That's not too bad. Let's see. Said hi, fishy. Said hi, yes sir. Now what do I? Oh, okay. It's on the other end. So, boy, I tell you, CRS is killing me. Why? Anyways, I want to show you my car. This is what I got right here. This is my childhood toy right here. Talk about Hot Wheels and all that fancy stuff. So I'm gonna be calm about it. Clean the window a little bit. She needs a little cleaning. She's old. This thing is probably, what year is this? Oh Jesus, I can't remember. I remember getting this when I was a kid. Usually there's a year underneath the body. What the hell? I should save the date on it. There's a serial number. Oh, this is not a Matchbox. This is a fake one. This is a E-R, hang on a minute, E-R-I, Erdl, by Erdl. I think it was in 1984. So this is not an actual Matchbox. It's actually what do you call it? A replica. This is not the real deal, I guess. I didn't know. I was a kid. I got it, somebody got it for me when I was a little kid. So I got it, and this is it right here. The original General Lee. This is the only toy I owned since I was a kid. Looks like it got dropped. Look at the back end of it. Looks like it's got a slight drop to it. I played with this thing so much. I'm surprised it doesn't have scratches all over it. I mean, this thing has been jumped, dropped. I had it in one of those things, you spin the wheel, and it comes out, phew, one of those kind of deals. But, yeah, I got those. Other thing, and I got my Gumby and Pokey there, these little figurines. I've had those since I was just got out of high school, or I got them. They're hung up on my radio. Not often. I stream every day. I usually do maybe, usually on Fridays. But now I'm going to start getting more out there, reach out, see who else is out there, what's going on. But thanks for asking, by the way, yeah. I really rarely stream that much, really, because, all these bozos, and they like to start trouble and all that. But you know what? I don't care. This is my deal, it's just, I just don't understand some of these other guys. I'm not mentioning names. I'm not a name dropper type guy. I'm just keeping it real. There's a guy in there. He's like big. He looks like I can't even say the handle, or what I call him. We'll just say the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. All this guy does is crassinate. Can't even get the job done. Just goes on and on about the stupidest things that you cannot possibly comprehend. If you cannot do a job or motor job or whatever have it, what it is, just don't do it. Give up. Say, you know what, everybody, I give up. I need a whole new part. I'm just gonna start from scratch and just get it done. Get her done. That's me. If I can't get nothing done right, I'd say screw it, cancel this deal, get it going, and just, you know, put the new in or take the old and drop in the new. That's how it usually goes sometimes. Who else do we got in the house? We got number. I just got in here today. Actually, yeah, I'm sore as hell. I mean, I was on my feet all day, and this guy, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, has elephantitis. He says he's got water tension. When he walks, he can actually hear his legs or his body or swishing noises. You know, just like on The Exorcist. Remember that? No, House. No, remember that haunted movie? Had that little short lady. She had that little girl's voice. When she walked by in the church, you hear the swashing and swishing noises. She had booze on her. What the hell? Oh, it was like the haunted house. It was I saw it at the theaters. The guy started peeling his face off and shit in the sink. What the hell was the name of that movie? The Exorcist? No. It was back in 82, 83. God damn it, guys, help me out. What was that movie? And then, and the girl goes, "They're here." What the hell's the name of that movie? I saw that at the theaters. That scared the shit out of me. I was only like 7 years old. That was back in 82. We had the first cinema there. There was no more drive-thrus anymore. They're all distinct. Now we have these IMAX. Well, they didn't call them IMAX centers. It was called something else. I don't remember. But I saw that movie the first time. That guy was just, looking at himself. He's just like, "What is this?" And he starts peeling his face off. But anyways, that little lady, she was like the Exorcist. What the what do they call those? There you go, CRS kicking in. Not a ghost hunter, a reader, a spiritual reader. And they went through some area near the end, was near the end somewhere, and then she walks by, you hear this swishing noise. "I don't know. I could sure use a drink." She walks by, you can hear the bottles of booze in her pockets or something. I thought of that part of the guy that I'm talking about. He says he's got water in his legs, you can actually hear him making noise. Oh shit, man! I tell you, people nowadays, I just don't get it. I mean, and they're getting these views. They're outrageous. I mean, it's like okay, I'll give it for instance, like 33K or something like that. That's freaking crazy. Truckers Fishing, hello. Hi again. I can't, how do I, oh, there we go. Hang on a minute. Okay. Well, we got you guys in there. I appreciate it. This is all new. I'm getting more and more into this thing, and I get more features. I got crowns. You guys got the crowns. You got one, there's two. And there's possibly there's a third one in here. So, the channel's really based about, not making fun of nobody, obviously. It was just stored in my head, and I had to just bring it out. I've been seeing this stuff for over and over and over and over by this guy, the space, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, the same thing. And it's disgusting, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I'm not even going to get shout outs because the guys, not on my page, not on my watch. But I'm just telling you, if if you ever bump into somebody that just sits there, does nothing, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I got a couple buddies out there that knows if they're watching. Jeff might be out there. Okay, we're about 4 in, 3 likes. Love that. Give me some more thumbs up. I love it. Show me some love there. Where the heck? Let's see. This camera. Okay, there we go. Anyways, yeah. So we got our jobs done today. Got the yards done. Got this done. Weed eating done. Did a little bit of my neighbor's yard, a little bit to clean it up a little bit. You know, make it look nice. You know, I respect the man. You know, he's a veteran too. Man, I don't know how many veterans I know. And look, okay. I got one next over here. He don't really say much. There's one over here, and my other neighbor, he's one. And I got a good friend of mine, he is one. Some guys on the ham radio are also too. Well, majority, half the guys on the amateur bands are anyways. But anyways. How do I get so many how many subs? I guess it goes by whoever who subscribes. Honestly, I don't know. I don't keep track of that. I just like to just keep going, you know, make the numbers go. I just do this for fun. So, you know, whatever I just said now, that was just as I'm joking, just having a good Saturday night, funny night, you know. I should have titled this video, Saturday Night Live Funnies. I can't say the whole thing because it's a copyrighted name, but Saturday Night Funnies. That's what I should have called it. This is my video here. About the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man that sits there and eats himself to death, glums things down, sniffs his fingers, sniffs his beard. I mean, it's gross. It's gross. But anyhow, I'm wondering, how do these locals get the freaking ratings on nothing? They just sit there like a damn dummy. You know how a dummy would sit in the store? They just pose like this. Let me get a good pose here. Stand there for 5 minutes and they go, ha 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 ha. That's funny on the TV. Then look down. And then, okay, I saw somebody on there. There's somebody I don't like. Oh, bye. They just continue it. How many subs do I have? I don't remember. I'm trying to reach 700. Not too far from it. Basically this channel is about ham radio related, and I'm sure once you get into my page, you'll understand more of my format, what's going on, you know, what I have. Today is just a fun night. I'm not doing radio or anything. I'm just talking aloud what's in my mind, in this stupid brain of mine. That's pretty much it. But I'm tired. I'm whipped. I am freaking whipped. Whipped to death. Working out in the heat. It's just, you know, I'm getting to the point, I'm almost used to it almost. I mean, I don't think, it was humid today, but not as humid as the yesterday, because it rained and obviously it got really bad. But today I was soaked to the bone. Yeah, I admit that. Yeah, it was pretty hot, you know. And the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, if he was out there walks about 5 feet out there, I think he would just fall down and just melt right on my driveway, and just have all the birds come down and lick up all the marshmallow, liquefied marshmallow oil, lard. What am I getting at here? Am I making any sense? Probably not. It's just somebody that I really don't care about. It's just, who cares? Let's see. Look what's going on for the agenda for today. Oh, well, at least we got things done today. I'm a happy camper. And I'm hoping everybody's having a nice day too as well. I know we're just chilling. And I figured do a live today. Might as well. I just in the mood to start talking to anybody. Just randomly just get on here. want to talk about radio? If there's anybody that's radio related that wants to talk about radio, come on in. You're more than welcome to stop by. Drop some comments down below down here, and I got your crowns here. Got some. I guess they go by fan base. I really don't know how that works. I just point the camera and shoot. I usually put this on a tripod, but I'm not using my tripod because yesterday it was driving me freaking nuts. The thing would fall down, and if I want to type something, I can't type. And then yesterday I had my laptop over here. It was working, then it stopped working. So I'm going to have to get another laptop because this laptop here is just a piece of junk. It's so old. It's an old compact. And the thing is probably a 2008 maybe, or 2007-ish, 8-ish, if you want to call it that. Oh my God. And I wanted to use that as my monitor. I should have saved I have an old Apple phone in this hellhole, and I cannot find it to save my life. As far as the cable, if I can't find the cable, forget about it. It's gone. It's gone. And when there's times when you're not expecting to look, and it'll be like right there. This is I'm saying. Oh, let's see. Anybody else in the house today? Welcome to Adam's Ham Radio. Let's see who we got. Let's see. Jeff, are you out there using that shine box again? Get your ass down here and say howdy. Come on. Come on. Guess not eating yet. He will be. He'll see my little emblem. I know who's watching though. But that's okay, It's just, I think it's flattering, it's funny. I think it's just, remember I had hiccups some of you guys don't know. I want to do a little recap from yesterday, what I did. Well, like I just told you, my laptop was screwing up. And I wanted to use that as my monitor, and I could type while I'm watching you guys, what you're saying, and I could just look over, okay, I couldn't do that. So I kept screwing up. Constantly. I says, I've had enough of this. I took the thing, put it down, put it away, and I put my camera where the tripod is. I put the camera. Where the hell I had the camera yesterday? The CRS shit is really getting in my head. Did I have it over there? Did I have it over there? Did I have it here? No, I think I had it over here, and I was filming this way. And so that's the scenario there. So I think he was watching my video last night and copied me what I was saying. Oh, why am I not getting any messages? Because I was worried about it yesterday too on the screen. Why my messenger is not working? I think that's something that I typed in my other phone or my laptop. It must have got into my live feed somehow, and it just disrupted everything, and I couldn't see my comments. I did see some comments, but not all of them. So my suspicion, when he did his live, I saw on one of my friend's pages, my buddy Jeff's page, and he says, how come I'm not getting my subs or my blah 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 blah. How come I'm not getting my what's the word I'm looking for? Where's my you know what I'm talking about? What people say on here. Where's all the, he was crying about that, but he got that idea from me. And I know, hi Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I know you're watching. How you doing today? You're a cutie. You like to wipe your ugly mustache, smell your fingers, and comb your hair in front of everybody. I mean, I can see we could just go like that just to look, decent. But combing your hair like a woman and all this other thing. I mean, I'm not against nobody that's kind of, whatever they do is their business. But this guy is just flat out just, I want to say it so bad. I don't want to say it so bad, but I can't say it. The word I want to say because I don't want to give it out. Because then he'll start having a heart attack and then start going on my butt, and I haven't done nothing. I'm just doing my own review of myself and what's going on the internet, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. And then that was the other thing. He's crying about. I hope this fan ain't loud. Is this fan loud, guys? 'Cause I got a fan on me over here. I like to keep cool. My face. Is it loud? Do you hear that fan over there? Oh shit! I got my radio on. That fan might be loud. You guys, are you hearing my audio okay? I just realized I got one fan on over here. I got this one don't make noise. But I do have my power supply on to power my ham radio down below here. Is the audio quality okay? Just curious. As if it's loud, I have to turn the power supply off. The fan stays on constantly on it. I don't understand why. It's a 50 amp power supply for, I don't know, it says it will do 100 amps, 695 amps. And that's why the fan's on. I don't know. I'm not running no big power or anything like that for radios. Most of my amplifiers are all tube type, and it's already, you just plug it in the wall, and you watch your little AC watt voltage meter go up and down, and oh, that's funny. It's funny as hell. Okay, let's see. Nobody answered my question. Oh, crap. Oh, but anyways, let's see. Who else? I know, what's his face will be in here very soon. I'm just waiting very patiently. He'll be popping in here. But anyways, we got things done today. I feel really good. The monkey is off my freaking back. It was like ripping my flesh off my skin, off my back, and then blood was just dripping off my back I mean, just everywhere. I hate that feeling. It's just, that's what it feels like. A monkey on your back, scratching you to death. You got something to do, and you can't do it because the freaking weather. Believe it or not, yes, sir. Yes, people. Yes, whatever who's watching. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, whatever. It was thunder and lightning yesterday, and it was just pouring. There is no way in hell you're going to do yards and stuff in the rain. It's just going to be impossible. You're going to be just miserable, and your motor equipment is going to be clogged, and it's just impossible. But anyways, I got my exercise, though, today. That's a good thing. I feel good. I've been drinking my Ensure. It's a vitamin drink. It's a shake. It's very delicious. I don't know. Ensure drinks are very delicious, and they're very high in vitamins. When I had my cancer, that's what the doctors even told me to drink, is plenty of Ensure. Have a good good diet and all that sorts of stuff. And now I'm starting to sound like the Marshmallow Man now. God dang it! What am I saying? Anyways, we'll cross that out. Anyways, yeah. Okay. Who else do we got? We have two in the house. Is that you still, Trucker Fishing? I should just call you Trucker, because it'd be easier, unless you just like to be called your whole handle. I don't want to be rude or anything, but I do enjoy the company. I really do. If you, like I said, if you guys ever tuned in on some of my older stuff on this page, you'll understand what I do. It's all ham-related stuff: antennas, radios, radio repair. I just did a meter repair just a couple days ago. I had one at a busted meter, and I got one, and I had another meter. I actually bought a panel meter itself, and that was like $45 freaking just for a meter, an old meter that they don't even make anymore. And I had to put it in this one. It's right where I'm sitting right now. I'm looking at it right now. It looks really good. It's an old Heathkit HM102. And it's got that nice not sparkle, it's got the hammer tone finish to it. If I had, this is making me burp. It's alright. Uh, yeah, good stuff. Um, that this this was made from the early late '60s. That I found out it was made in 1963. That whole kit was a kit form. So I did my research on it. So it was built in 1963. Not built. Well, it was built by some. The Heath kit meant uh, it was in a kit form. You or me or whatever will have to follow the instructions on how to build it. So whoever who built that meter was back in the '60s, and how I could tell is the texture of the meter's paint on it, the paint scheme. It's got that nice hammer tone finish to it. That's the older sets or the older scheme. Because I remember there's a Heathkit HM 101 SW or something like that. It's a lmao transceiver ham radio. It's gorgeous, old. I mean, it looks military. It's got that really that drab green color I like. It's just nothing like Heathkit stuff. I love Heathkit stuff. I've rebuilt. I still got other things to rebuild. Again, I'm still procrastinating, but I worked my ass off today. I was gonna take down that Kenwood, but I'm like, nah, I'll take it down tomorrow because today I'm just gonna give myself a break. I deserve a freaking break because I had worked my nuts off. You know what I'm saying? You know. Don't mind me. I'm just freaking. All right, guys. If you don't mind, I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to give myself another Mountain Dew. So, gotta do. If you don't do, you're not gonna do. So I'll be right back. I know it sounds kind of corny, but excuse me. Sorry. Hold up, guys. Okay, get back in the house. In the house. The bed is a mess. How embarrassing. Just drop everything alone. Just drop it down. Well, I'm gonna show you how to house clean now. There you go. Done. It's done. Yeah. Oh my God. Tell you. Okay. So, anyways, I wanted to share with you guys with something, or let me show you this tripod. I think I got ripped off on this thing. Look at this thing. I think my buddy's got the same one. And the feet are coming apart. You got this little pin down that holds this little flipper thing in there. What in the God's name? Anyways, it comes apart. All you gotta do is just bump it like he just did. And I did the same exact freaking thing. If you don't, the legs will just go bloop and it'll fall right over. So, then you got this cheesy. I mean, it's cool. It's got a level on it, no less. You know, it tells you if you're level or not. If I could just show it in the camera. If it's getting in there. See the bubble in there? Well, anyways, it tells you your level when you're taking your shot, your picture. Yeah, that was cool. It was cool. I think you get what you pay for. I think I paid like $11 for this stupid thing. I should have bought the $100 one, but I can't afford it. You know? Anyways, this thing here is. It gets you where you got to do, but the only thing I don't like about it is this camera. You see, you pull this apart and you put your camera in here and you can hold it. It can only go one way, straight up. That's for just like I'm doing right now, lives. Because you only do a live straight or vertically. You can't do it this way. I don't know why. YouTube, you better do something. Have us go this way. Set it this way. But anyways, you put this thing in there, and this gets all loose, sloppy, like a ding-a-ling, you know. Then you gotta do this, then you gotta do that, and then this goes crazy, blah blah. You know, it's just crazy. But see, now you gotta fool with this again. Even I'm not even doing nothing. I'm just trying to put it back the way I had it. Oh shit! No, don't tell me the felt broke on it. I'm gonna have to put like a sock or something. Okay, wait a minute. Or some kind of felt in there. And it's adjusted with a screw in there. Well, that holds this piece. A spring in there. I don't know. This has got to get fixed because there's this little dowel right here. See this little dowel that holds this piece in. When that thing goes, you're screwed, and this thing will just fall right down. See what I'm saying? Fix that. Now watch I break it. Oh god. Where's my needle nose pliers when you need them? Or any pliers, anything, I don't care. Where is that piece of junk? Amazon junk. Oh shit, and I think I broke it. No. You gotta be kidding me. There's that pin in there that holds the snap thing on. It just broke it. I mean, not broke, but it just... Let me tap it in and see what happens. Did I get it? Yes, I got it. Cool. I fixed it. I was about ready to have a freaking heart attack. And a heart attack. And a heart attack. And a stroke. Like the Marshmallow Man. And I would have to have a thing put in here, standing right up like this. And then I got this thing hanging on to me like this. Oh, how you doing there? How you doing there, Adams? You doing okay? Oh, yeah, I'm doing fine down here. How's the heart up there look? Oh, it looks like you got a blockage in there. We're gonna have to put a stent in there. Oh, okay. Alright, we gotta pull it out now while you're standing up. Okay, go ahead, pull it out. You don't get stents sitting up. Yeah, you get it laying down like this, not like that. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put this away before I break it, because I'm just going crazy with it. Not jiggy with it, but that, you know. Alright, who do we got here? Who do we got in the house here? We got two back in here. Truckers Fishing, I'm glad you made the sub. I appreciate you very much. I hope you're still watching. Oh, that was the thing. Is my audio still okay? If I have to turn my fans or one of these off, I'll turn it off. Are you guys really hearing me okay? I was right in front of the damn fan. There's a fan behind. Just right here, right around here is my power supply behind this phone. There's a fan there. It ain't making any noise. Is it really loud, pronounced? Because if I have it on in the background, I know who's going to bust my nuts. This is my friend Alex. He's going to be like, oh my god, you got a fan going on in the background. It's blowing my ears out. God. I can't win. I just can't win, man. I just can't win. Oh, shit. I wish somebody would say something about the damn noise. If I'm getting noise. Jeff, where the hell are you? You should be in here. I know. Hope you're not watching that damn Marshmallow Man again. He ain't gonna do nothing. He's not gonna... Dude, I'm telling you, it's just all talk. It's just like, remember when we were all in grade school? When this little kid say, "Oh, I'm gonna tell Daddy, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that," or it's all for. Oh, I'm gonna kick your butt. I'm gonna do. Bring it on. That's what I used to say in school all the time. Bring it on. You know. And the next you know it, they're your buddy, or they just forget about it. You know what I mean? Jeez. Ow. I gotta put this back. Oh, here's that meter I was telling you about. I showed you in the video. Oh, come on. Don't be a bitch. Alright, here we go. This is that other meter. Look at that. That thing is shot. It was... This was a nice meter at one point, and I get shipped to me. The whole meter itself was in a box. And this knucklehead... The meter you've seen on my page, those meters I've been working on, this one guy that packed this whole meter was all intact. This was in the housing and all that. He wrapped it in bubble wrap. Okay? Bubble wrap, my have you. Bubble wrap. That's good for packaging or wrapping glass or delicates or something in there. This guy put bubble wrap, little bubble wrap, not the thick bubblies. The little tiny ones. He wraps it all up in there, the whole meter up this way, that way, this way, that way. Then he puts it in those packaging clothes boxes or bags. What do you think will happen, ladies and gentlemen? This action, look at it. Meter's busted. It's a shame. And guess what? That meter that this came out of, I found out. I did work on this meter a long time ago. This meter went a long ways. I don't know who I sold this meter to, but if I remember right, I had a bunch of these meters. And one of these meters was a new old stock meter. It was still in the freaking box. And then I'm looking at it. It looks very clean, and I hope that's not the one I'm looking at right now. I think it just sickens me. But it's salvageable. I could take this lens right off and take that black inlay out because there's two screws right there that holds it in place. If I have another meter like this size, I could put that background in it and another meter. So, gave you guys a hint. Got a little bit of a tip there for you, a little tipster for you. I gotta go in my closet up there. I gotta go find the manuals for those meters. God damn, I'm trying to remember exactly where I put them. It's the build sheets for that meter I was telling you about. Oh shit, my notes. Sorry guys, it's my allergies are just because I was doing yard work and stuff, all this stuff, and then you breathe it in. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna double check before I just get up and try to find my manuals. I'm gonna have to go to my closet's right there, so I think I got the manuals in there. Who else do we got in house? Say hello. Come join the Adam Show or the Saturday night funnies of Adam's show here. Talk about ham radio, antennas, anything. I mean, getting zapped, RF burned, which I've had all that done to me before. Anyways. Okay, let's see. I know the Marshmallow Man's in there. Hey, Marshmallow Man, I know you're there. Just say something. What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna go on my hands and knees to beg you to come on. I know you're on here. You gotta get off your butt and do something. Get some exercise. Get on a healthy diet. You did not have one bagel today or whatever. You had four of them, or no, three of them. So you cut, or no, you get two. You cut it in half. Two English muffins. That equals what? What is that? What does that number say? Don't ignore this. Ignore that. What is that? That's four pieces, and it looked like it had cheese on it. Good old cheese, man. Wow, the lip got freaking burned in that sun. I could tan all day, not burn or anything, and my mouth burns. I don't know. I don't understand that. I mean, my face is screwed up as it is from splash, freaking getting cut. I mean, get exploded things in my face, you know. And then I get sunburns. You know, it's like you can go fishing, same kind of deal. All right, I'm gonna find the manuals. I'll be right back. I'll be right across the way over here, so be patient. Hold on. I want my hand in there. Oh, funny here. I had one. That's not good. Oh, I need to take this bag out. This is another meter. I don't know what's wrong with this one. This is a heat kit meter right here. Oh, I know what's wrong with this one. This is a working meter. There's nothing wrong with it. I changed it out a while. This is a long time ago. This had a crack in it too. See this over here? How people do things? It had a crack in there, and I didn't want that. So I took it out, put a replacement in there. And it takes you a long time to find one of these. And I'm telling you, if it has a little crack in it like that, I'm keeping it. And it still works. I could just take the lens. Oh, if I could find the same type of meter like this kind of a housing or lens, pop this off, line it up to that potentiometer or whatever they call that, the armature for the needle set. Put that sucker on, you got a working meter. Versus that other meter that I had. I got this other meter. This is the RF. It's a signal. RF level voltmeter. I was going to put this in my Helicrafters, or no, my night kit, but this is too big. The diameter is too big. It's like an inch too big. It has to be, I should say what it is. It's an old Simpson meter from 19, there's a year on it too. I can't read it. Somebody crossed it out, 19... Oh, it has a stamp on it. Why did they put a stamp over the date on it? Let's see. I don't know. It looks like 55 to me. If that's the case, it does look old. This thing came out of a RF generator, signal type of thingy-ding. But I thought this would work. It looked cool on her, but it's too big. It won't fit that hole. And I am not drilling out. You can't drill it out because it's like a box already for the insert to go in. You know, to go. This has to go into a hole like this into the panel of the radio. Then you just screw it all in and whatever. Shit, I can't. The manual I got it offline, so I didn't have to go through all this crap just to find a manual to my meters. Like one of my friends would say, Google is your best friend. You Google it, you can download it, and you can put it in your phone, or you can put it on one of your those little zip things. But I don't have a computer, because this one crapped out with my laptop. I think this meter right here, this one will work in that radio, right here. Smaller diameter, This is new old stock. This is an E.F. Johnson meter. That's what that is. I remember I had a tube type CB had the same meter in there, just like this. It's a relative output meter, signal strength. This would come off of it's a CB. Can't remember the name of it. I had one. 273 tube type base, and it had that same exact meter in there. It was a good looking rate. It was that thing has. You put the right pepper into that thing. That thing sounds like an audio monster. Tube type radio. I'm putting all my meters in this bag. Get rid of them all. I don't want them all exposed. This one here is a voltmeter. I think this one's trashed. I think this one was made in Port Orange, Florida. Just put all these meters together in this bag. I don't want them to fall down. They'll be in a safe spot. We got any other meters laying around? What is up with these new Ziploc bags they got? Is someone, if there was a, I don't know if I should say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's just for fun. If somebody was a big, dealer for pot and whatnot, this is a good amount right here, and they're gonna sit there and dick with the Ziploc all day. Man, come on, I need to sell this pot. What the hell? Oh my goodness gracious, I can't seal this thing. There it is. Here, Johnny, take this. Get rid of it. Oh, that's off topic. Oh boy. Oh boy. Who we got? Somebody trying up on the top there. Oh, they're probably warning somebody. Oh, there's that weird guy, that Adams guy. He's crazy. He's crazy. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. It did show the microphone from the other day, I think. I'm not sure. I just don't remember half the things I do anymore. This I think, was an old intercom mic. I could just by the looks of it. Somebody wired it with an old, this is a Heil cable. Somebody put a Heil cable, made it into put that into the microphone. This plugs right in the mic. And you can plug another mic the same way as for another radio. This is for Kenwood. It goes to my Kenwoods. I thought this was for what the hell is the word I'm looking for? Yaesu. This is for ICOM. All I did, I cleaned it up a little bit. It was kind of beat up and everything. It's an old Derome in Harvard, Illinois. Serial number 3320. And I just put on the bottom Kenwood on the sticker on the bottom. So if I grab this mic, I'm gonna say, okay, what is this wire to? Okay, but I can change that. I can make another cable for this side for Yaesu, and then if you do, I'll have to put a toggle or something here to switch in between inputs. That ain't very hard to figure that out. I mean, this is not one of my specialty mics. It's kind of a shitbox mic. But I redid the element inside here. It was all jacked up and whatever. Stuff that I straightened out the screen. The what do you call that freaking thing? The grill. The grill was all bent to hell. I straightened it out with a screwdriver, rolled it around inside, got it to get it to shape. And then all the filling was all coming out, and then it was like dust. Your hands turned it was like grease. It was gross. So when I tested this thing out, it sounds really damn good. I don't know what kind of element is in there. I don't know if it's a Shure element or. And a few guys that are left. Let's see. Oh, I guess I bored everybody to death. I got one in the house. If anybody tunes in, this is a Delta Alpha Romeo Oscar. Oh, a Darome. That's what it is. Model 431 Bravo. Serial number 3320, Harvard, Illinois. 60033. That's what this is, this mic. I wonder what kind of element, if this is the original element. It had the big dynamic element and like a screw in the back of it. And I think the screw that was back here, it's stripped. That's why it's all dangling like a peepee inside there. So I packed it in all with cotton. So this way the element is not going nowhere. So this thing, it does sound pretty damn good. It's got to be like at least like a Shure element. They're pretty good elements for microphones. That right there. Oh, boy. Anyways. Alright, we got two in the house. Anybody say hello. Something. I like to say hi to, one just went away. But probably the same person that's in there. Well, who else do we have in house? Who do we have out in house? I'm just waiting for one of my buddies to get in here. And then there's going to be stuff going to be flying in. I bet you that one is that who I'm thinking it is. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you got your chair sit. You got your little love chair sitting there, and you got your big old 5 Big Macs and fries, a McFlurry, a milkshake. Chocolate milkshake, strawberry milkshake, maybe big 3 things of French fries, and I don't know. Oh my God, this is new exclusive for me. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just acting silly. It's Saturday Night Funnies. That's all. I mean, I've been talking radio stuff, and then I go back to my funny stuff. Then we go back to whatever, and then you guys are more than welcome to join in. Like I said, you guys just chime in all you want. Just hit that button, start typing, type away. Like I was saying, I know that number 1 is in there. I know who it is. Hi, almost said the name. Hi, Marshmallow Man. I hope you're having a good day over there watching yourself on every freaking TV you got in your house. When you get a house fire or whatever, they're gonna have to drill you out of the house. Like they're gonna have to use a drill tunnel thing. You know, that big thing with the big end on it. They're gonna have to burrow a hole through that house to get you out of there. I'm telling you that right now. Okay. All right, we got 5 likes. All right, cool. Truckers Fishing. Are you still with me? I hope. I like that name. It's pretty cool. Truckers Fishing. That's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I guess you like the ESPN. I used to like ESPN. I don't know what happened. That late at night, I can remember like around 1, 2 in the morning, they would show like British stuff, like rallycross. You know, they take a standard issue baseline car like an Audi or a Volkswagen or like a Rabbit type car or whatever it is, and they just beat the living crap out of these cars. Like they call it rallycross. I love that. Whatever happened to rallycross? Now they got this drifting thing. I mean, it's cool, but it's kind of lame. I like to see cars jumping and beating the snot out of the car, and it just keeps going. They had Audis, they had Renaults, they had Volkswagen, they had Toyota, they had even those stupid cheesy cars back in the day, those Yugos. They had one out there beating the hell out of. Yeah, jeez. What happened to ESPN? It used to be really good. I mean, just like MTV. What happened to MTV? You know, I used to remember in the 80s. I used to love watching Headbangers Ball, and I know as somebody that's in here, I'm sure you're on board. What I have to say is it was the cream of the crop of all television at the time. Headbangers Ball came on, the intro, and then there's an atomic bomb blowing up the building, you know, and then everything's blowing up, and they say that what the Headbangers Ball, you know, whatever happened to those days? It's just nowadays, it's just like everything is kind of like fictional now. You know, it's just like I don't know. It's just everything's so fictional. It's like everything has got to be scripted. You know, that's why on my angle on this channel is me, and I have nothing to read. And if I do have to read something, it could be a manual, it could be something I'm putting together, or it could be a radio that I don't know about what the function is, or whatever the heck it is, kind of thing. Let's see. I'm just waiting on for some more, shit. I was just thinking that. It wouldn't be nice to hit the beach. I'm all dressed up for it. I got the jacket and I got everything. Head out to the beach. What do they call this? It's like reflective material jacket type thing. I remember having these when I was 90s. They still make them, surf style. I loved them. I used to love them. I had a bunch of them. Every time I had one, all the girls I knew used to steal them on me. I hated that. It's like you can't have nothing. And you think you're going to get something, but you don't get nothing. They just want what you got. It's just like with the Marshmallow Man. And just like the Raggy in Ohio. We're so jealous because we don't have a dump. We don't have a dump full of garbage. We don't have a house that smells like cat pee and dog poop and cat poop and cars that'll never be on the road. That's all I'm going to give for information. I'm just saying. Okay, let's see. Oh, Jamie's crying. So we got 2 in the house, 5 likes. Yes, I don't know. I like the. Gotta keep going with the likes. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. And you gotta keep going. Okay. So who else do we have in here? Truckers Fishing. He must have went already because he would have said something already. Hey, he said something about how do you get so many subs? I just, people that watch that are, they like my content, they'll just sub to my channel, and it adds up to my my count, the whatever. I want my goal right now is just to get up to about 700 and work my way up. I'm just gradually going up slowly, not all at once. I'm not begging anybody. Oh, you gotta send me this. Oh, give me all this. Give me all this attention. Blah, 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 No, it just kind of helps me out, man, because it keeps me motivated. The more numbers, the more I get more, like, I want to keep doing what I want to do, Today is just kind of a goof-off day, really. It's just like, I don't often do this, so it's kind of, off the fly. No script, no nothing. It's just me, myself, and I, and this camera, and my ugly ass, and just looking at that. This gizmo. And this screen. So how's everybody doing tonight? If they're tuning in, thank you for stopping by. This is Adam's Ham Radio. My name is Jason, and I would like to just have a conversation, just say what's going on. Do you like my content? What else do you like to see me do more of? I just don't like writing it out. It's just more work to do. I'd rather just say it right here, right in front of everybody, and just say it. What other content you want me to make for radio content? As for antennas at the moment, it's just too hot out there. It's too hot. No, really, I don't like messing with antennas when it's too hot. I'd be up in the air, or I rarely use a ladder because I have bad balance. My equilibrium is way out of whack. But if I do, I usually have somebody help me, But that help's gone because that friend there just is long gone. So he wasn't really a friend. I don't know. But anyways, it's just way too hot. My plan is to get that stupid That stupid, what do you call it there? That MFJ antenna that was brand new and they went under after they just released it. I got to get that fixed. Again, this will be the fourth time I'm going to fix it. If it breaks again, it's getting parted out, and I'm going to use the tubing. I'm going to make it. You know what? That's what I should do. They have that same design. I have some traps in tubing already. I'll make it my way and just kind of reverse it, kind of, and make it easier. How they made it through MFJ is beyond my belief. It's just a piece of shit. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else. I really don't know what else to tell you. Oh, God, excuse me. I gotta blow my nose, guys. Oh, that's algae will do to you when you're outside working out there. Oh man, and I just took like freaking 4 sinus pills. I'm still sniffly, and especially they got this neighbor next door. I'm not blaming him. It's when they built this freaking house, they put this sod down. It's so bad. I'm allergic to it. Every time they mow, or their company, they hire this mowing company, and every time they mow, my eyes instantly start swelling up. My nose starts running. What do they call it? St. Augustine sod or something like that. It's like a special sod. It's more strong, or they use it in golf carts. Golf courses, I don't know, but that stuff is so potent, it just drives my sinuses crazy. I've already had poison oak on me already, or no, sumac, and those pepper trees are nasty too. I get it on me, I start itching like crazy, and you get these freaking marks on your arms. But, yeah. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got in the house? Somebody say something here. Oh, see, I'm gonna. This is another giveaway. Oh, is this thing working? Oh, there's something wrong with my phone. Why is my messages not coming up? Oh my God. Oh, gee, I wonder why. Because people don't like you because you're a piggy man. I'm just wondering what's the deal with if I want to know if my audio's okay. If I like to keep the fan on, 'cause it's nice and comfortable. But the fan behind me, you know what? I'm gonna turn the fan off behind the radio here because no one's saying nothing about it. I'm gonna turn it off just in case. Okay. All right. Now that should be a lot quieter. The only thing you're gonna hear is that other fan over there. Alex, if you say something, I'm gonna smack you one. What's the word? Oh, I forgot. But anyways, okay, we got two. I'm trying to remember the names from yesterday that were in here. That usually comes and goes. How about you, Jinx Clover? Are you by the frequency? By the frequency. Oh my God, I think I'm talking on the radio. Are you by the channel? My boob channel. You boop boop boop. The jabber jabber jib jabber channel. I sound like a real winner, I tell you. And I replay this, I'm gonna really be like, oh my God, what did I just do? Did I make myself look like a total tool or something? I'm just being real, man. I mean, I like some of these other people. Wow. I mean, wow. Well, you hung in there long enough. There's two people in the house. At five likes. Must be doing something right, I guess. But yeah. So let's see. I just wish somebody would stop by and say hi. What's up? How's my sound? I want to know if my sound's okay. I don't want to sound all like fan noise, and I know my friend's gonna be busting my balls on that one. I heard the fan. I heard your fan in the background. What's with the fan? I don't know. It's just I'm in love with fans. Okay. No, I just like it because it's comfortable. Circulate the air in the room. People don't realize you got air conditioning. You got your air conditioning duct here. Got one right over here, over my head. And you got a ceiling fan. I got a fan here and over there. It keeps the air flowing in here, and it goes out the door. So you don't want to have a room that's stagnant, and it's going to start. I mean, I'm not dirty or anything. I'm just saying, as for an example, if the Marshmallow Man was watching, learn something. I'm going to teach you something. You get your fan overhead on. You have your air on. Put a fan over here and a fan over on the opposite direction. Have a window or another door. Open it. So get all that stinky, stagnant air out of there, and then you can have clean air in your room. So you won't be breathing that same thing over and over and over. Does that make any sense? Probably not. Everything has a price tag, I guess. I just gave you an idea, so now you owe me $100. Put that in the kitty. Yeah. God damn, what is going on with this? Okay. Alright, what else we got in the house here? Please somebody say something. God dang it, this is driving me nuts. Hmm. Oh, jeez. Trying to remember who else usually pops by. Yardy Bottles. Mr. Bottles, are you out there? Yardy Bottles. Yardy Bottles. Where are you at? Are you on this channel? Where are you? Well, we were in here about an hour and 12 minutes or into this video. And I'm not crying like somebody that we know. Oh. Okay, I'm just waiting on for some answers here. Give me some thumbs up here to see if we're getting. I'm trying to get away from this fan. I don't know. I don't think it makes a difference. If no one said nothing about the fan, I'm just gonna leave it alone. So, anybody got anything that's good to say tonight, or what? Anything funny, or if one of my other friends come into the channel, I'm on the channel, then there's gonna be a whole different ball of wax on here. It's gonna go wild, but wishful thinking. Never just. It's just that once in a while deal. They're probably focusing on the Marshmallow Man, which I don't care anymore. That man is just a disgrace of humanity, of us guys. It's like. Then he tries to be feminine, trying to be like, oh, look at me, I'm so cute, I'm so gorgeous. Oh, look at me. Oh, my mustache. Oh. Smells his fingers and he eats with his nasty, dirty hands. Ugh. I could see. That's the other thing. I could not do that. Eat in front of my camera. That's embarrassing. I don't see anybody eating. Usually when you're in a restaurant, you like hold your mouth a little bit, like you're talking. You go, I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. It may sound weird, but that's me. This guy was just chowing down. I mean, chowing like he never ate before. Yeah, there's quite a bit of yeah, and that was the other thing too. This guy he wants to sue my buddies for definition of character and all that. Like I said, you got these guys out there, Kiwi Tapes. I'm sorry I dropped the name, but I'm gonna say it anyways. He's good. Check him out. He's good. Kiwi Tapes, all the locales and stuff. It's really funny shit. I enjoy the videos. They're funny. There's Kiwi. And there's another guy, I can't remember his name. He's got this Mexican guy with a little tambourine or something. He's playing it. They review all these like my buddies do the same exact thing. They put the video into their video slot or whatever, and they put it on their channel. And this Marshmallow Man says we're doing the wrong thing, or these guys are going to get in trouble for it. No, it's a fair game. This is on the internet. There's nothing, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's a fair game. I mean, somebody could just interview me, say what kind of wacko this ham operator is, which is me. I'm a ham operator. I'm a licensed ham operator. My call sign is November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha. Jason, he's the weirdo guy, the crazy guy, that crazy ham radio guy. I mean, I don't know. I just wish somebody would. Okay, we got four in the house. Somebody say something. How's the audio? How is the audio? Now we're down to three again. Now to four. Oh, this is just painstaking. Oh, come on, baby, come on, come on. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I got that song stuck in my head. Oh, that's America right there. When you hear a Ted Nugent tune like that, Stranglehold with that guitar riff, I don't know what is. That's American. That's America. Yes, indeed. That song and the Great White Buffalo. That's pure American right there. Great White Buffalo. That's a damn good tune. I've always loved it. I was brought up on this stuff. I remember all this was growing as a kid. Yup, get the skins for the roofs. The good old white buffalo. And everybody's killing them down. It's like a killing ground. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's good stuff. Good music. I like even the Albany Dukes. They're good. I like them. And that's when Ted Nugent started playing. I know the story behind how he became a guitarist. He wanted this guitar so damn bad, and his father worked his ass off to give him this guitar. The guitar, I think it's the same guitar that he has now, the hollow body type electric guitar type thing, I guess. Or it could be something different. It could have been a Fender or whatever. Because Fenders are a dime a dozen. Back then, you could buy Fenders by the case. Just like with Richie Blackmore, he must have smashed about 1,000 guitars on stage. Each show he's been on. Richie Blackmore is. He's the lead guitar player for Deep Purple, and then so on and so forth. But anyways, when it comes to music, I know it's good, and it's good. It rocks, it jams, it's good stuff. I mean, I even like some of the hair bands, and some of the metal is good. And then nowadays, they ain't got nothing good anymore. What I thought was going to take off was that Van Fleet, I think it's called, that band. And they had a few hits. Kids sound like Zeppelin, and they all had that Zeppelin influence. And next, now they're commercial. Ever since they it's just like here. Everybody gets a big head, and they turn their other way around, and they just change their format. Now it's like a pop group now. They just sound like crap. Just like the White Stripes. Remember the White Stripes? The second album they did was really good, and it's Jack White was playing, and he had that old school sound, and I'm like, rock and roll's back. Thank God. This was going back in 2000 and I want to say 2005-ish, if that song came out. I don't even know when it came out. I'm in my car. I'm cruising in my car, and I can't hear a damn thing because my mufflers are open. And then I heard a tune jamming. I'm like, I don't recognize this. I turned the radio, turn the radio up. I'm like, who the hell is this? This hardest button to button or something like that. It's got the bass line, boom, 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 darn it, oh, don't. Like, wow, that's pretty damn good. To me, it sounded good. I liked it. It's jammable. And what happened to and then they just split up. I guess Jack White and then his cute drummer. I don't know why she would just break up with her. Man, she's cute as hell. I don't know what is wrong with some of these dudes. I mean, she was just really cute, and I don't know. I just don't understand it sometimes. You have something, and then they just lose it, and then your hands are in the air like, well, what the hell? But they're millionaires. They don't care. They can get anybody they want, But the old American way, I guess, as the old saying goes. But it ain't as American as it is anymore. This is like pretty much like not a free for all no more, like Ted would say. Free for all. Nope. But anyways, like some of his songs, they're at like the White Buffalo, the Great White Buffalo, Stranglehold. Oh, if you don't, now that's America right there. I mean, if you don't hear those tunes, you crank the speakers so your eardrums blow out of your head. You know you got good shit. Okay, now why is my oh, here I go, and I'm gonna start with sound like the Marshmallow Man. Why is not nobody saying anything? I got it. What happened? I'll wait till the numbers go down, and I'll just call it a night, I guess. I'll just go watch YouTube or something, see if my friends are goofing around with the Marshmallow Man. This guy would be on all night. So like now it's like 5 in the morning. This guy, the Marshmallow Man. Why? I just don't understand why. Why? I mean, it's like feel sorry for me. And he lies about all these things. I wish I could say all this stuff, but I don't want to contaminate my channel. I don't want him coming on here and saying derogatory things. I just don't like the man. There's things I want to say about him, about these two people actually, and it's just not. It's not a real. It's not. It's not a pretty sight. Okay, that's all I can say. It's not really people friendly. Okay, people friendly and stomach friendly. Okay, it's just disgusting. That's all I can say. I'll leave it at that. But they got more. They got subs. I just saw one of the clowns got over 11K subs. For what? For doing nothing? Maybe that's what I should start doing. I should just sit here like this, look like a total idiot. Maybe I'll get 11K subs just sitting here talking to myself to a camera and reaching out to you guys. I mean, you know. And I'm drinking my Mountain Dew. There you go. Brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the do. Yeah. There you go. If you got nothing to do the do. Okay, we still got 5 in the house. Somebody's got to say something, man. Come on. What time is it? Anyway, let's see. It's only 11:25, so I thought it was later than, well, kind of. Well, when I was working outside today, oh my God, I got in, holy shit, oh my God, Maron. I tell you, I get in the house, peeled my clothes off, went right in that shower, man. I was soaked head to toe. It's like, damn, I didn't realize I was that so. I'm getting so used to it, it don't even bother me. I mean, I get hot, I get heated, but make sure you always stay hydrated. That's the biggest damn thing to do when you're working out in the heat, is stay hydrated. All costs of all time. I made it 3 times. I made a mistake doing that, not being hydrated. I almost got into a shock, or what do they call that, heat stroke or whatever. It's not pleasant at all. Not pleasant. I think this past Monday I almost had another. Actually, no, 4 times. 'Cause I was not feeling well, and I just wasn't feeling well. I lost all my fluids, all my electrolytes, and I almost collapsed on the floor in the supermarket. It's like, oh my god, how much more of this stuff I can take and being embarrassed of myself. I can't stand myself as it is. Just, oh my god, it's just so embarrassing, you know? Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, I'm still studying for my extra class. It's a painstaking test. It's just it's a learning process. It's a ticket I want so damn bad. I could almost taste it. It's like I want it, but you know what I'm getting at. It's something you really want, and you gotta get it. I've been trying to get it for years, but see now I got, like I said, I got ham prep. They give you the questions. The guy would talk. He will talk to you, and then what he's talking, and you read what he's saying. Whatever it's in blue, you remember that, and then there's math equations of an antenna divided by the frequency divided by what circuit you're going into, blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna get into all the whole high technical bullcrap, but oh my god, that test. I took a nap today. I was dreaming about the damn thing, about equations and this and math. I don't like math. I can't stand it. It's a freaking nightmare. And and then you got the guy, he tutors you. It's nice to have somebody explain. See, that's why I like to learn, have somebody explain these things to you. And what's the word I'm looking at here? Yeah, explain to you the problem, exactly what it is. And the frigged up thing is, I fix my own stuff. I do. I've been doing this shit for so many years, but these questions are like here, 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 and then they get bunched up in the freaking marble wheel or the golf ball wheel thing for lottery, and then you got to guess which one it is, kind of thing. It looks the same, and it's either numbers or letters are twisted or the question is twisted. It's just painstaking. So, yeah. Okay, we got 7 in the house. Say howdy, howdy. Give me some thumbs up. Oh, we got 8. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Sam Radio. My name is Jason. Glad you all came back and one just so welcome. Welcome to my show, Adam's Ham Radio. One of these days, I should do like a podcast or have some like a friend over on the side here or whatever. Do the Brady Bunch thing, like, hey, how you doing? Oh, not bad. Hey, Frank. Yeah, what? How's Sally doing? Oh, shitty. Oh, really? Yeah. Hey, Bill. Yeah. Did you get late? No. How about you, Bill? Or whatever. You get the gist. Oh, yeah. Like the Marshmallow Man said, that there is something going on. I think it has. I think YouTube is messed up because sometimes they screw up. I'm gonna go. Truthless Recluse Cookie. She was number 1 on the for the crown. Gave her a crown. Where twice. Let's see. Hey, how you doing? Someone said hello. I can't really see. See, ChisioK. Carisso Cami. Did I see that correctly? Hi to you. You got. Where are you at there? Let's see. Okay, you got a number 1 crown there. You did hit a brown T1000 in the attic. Close enough. Hey, whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying now. Okay, I got you. Is it I can't remember now. Is that a tube type or is that an old school solid state? I can't remember. Because they had some weird radios back in the 70s, 60s, and 50s. It's really fun. I love old analog radios. They're very... Okay, from the 60s. Is it transit? Because the 60s were experiment. They were with tubes and solid state, like hybrid and then tubes. Yeah, yeah, it's. I'm telling you, it's a great hobby. I enjoy it. And today I didn't get on because it might be have rain or thunderstorms or whatever. Uh, you're not too sure. Why not? It's pretty good. Oh, I got a question. Just for 1 sec. Is my audio okay? Because I got a fan going. It ain't making any noise or anything. There's some people they cry about fan noise. It's crazy. I restored. Oh, and it is making noise? Alright, let me shut this off. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. See, I don't know. Nobody's telling me anything. Oh, okay. Um, alright. Yeah. To get into, like, HF or whatever, you can go to QRZ or whatever. QRZ or, I hate to say it, sometimes Fleabay, they have radios they flip. And it could be just need a minute part or whatever, or you can pick them up for like 300 bucks, 400 bucks, or you go to the marketplace. That's a good place to get shit. I've gone to the marketplace, about a lot of stuff from there, and you'd be surprised so much stuff is in the marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. Oh, they're expensive on eBay. 1,500 bucks for that Braun. That's got to be tube type. There ain't no question about it. It's got to be one big radio. T1000. Look them up. I will when I get a chance. But that name sounds so familiar. Everybody made some weird radio names back then. For 15. Now, is that eBay prices? See, that's the thing. You know, they're people that sell things on eBay. They're hitting the pipe too hard. Um, the best time to get radio equipment, believe it or not, is you go to ham radio convention. That's when you find your deals and steals right there, man. You know what ham convention is? Ham radio, like a ham fest. They call it. I call it. It's the same thing. It's a ham convention. You get the outdoor tailgaters, and if you go inside, you got to pay like $7 to get in, and all. And it's nice and cool in there, and it's cozy, and all that kind of thing. Let's see. Okay. Uh, okay. So that's cool. His name is Bob. Now, is called N4UVC? Is this who I think it is? Bob's son or something? Okay. Because my buddy next door, his name is Bob too, and he passed. He's been gone for like 3 years now. He still has his radio equipment in that house. I was offering my neighbor, she's a real nice lady. I was gonna offer her money, for the tower, the radio, whatever he has for radios. I was gonna buy it. If I have to just, you know. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah. What did he leave behind? Do you have any ideas? Petersburg, Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'm very familiar with that. Not sure. Oh, okay. You know, my rig. I still like. Oh, yeah, that's. I tell you, when I ever croak, all this stuff I have. You should go on my page. I got a lot of stuff. If something ever happens, all this goes to my nephews. Because I don't want this stuff sold because You get scumbags. They'll probably do my mother down. And, oh, we'll give them. This ain't worth nothing. No, I'll give you $200 for it, and it's really worth more than that. All this stuff is sentimental value. If something goes, it goes all to my nephews. All this equipment. That's right, exactly. Because I know people. Right, yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to keep all my stuff. I mean, everything I have, everything. Who's the old saying goes: when you die, you can't take it with you. Okay, you just don't. When you're dead, I cheated death 3 times. When you die, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know nothing. You're just in limbo. You don't know. So everybody, anything that's in this room is just gone. You know, you're not gonna give it crap. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't understand it. You know, like these some of these people that go to estate sales, they swarm that place like freaking flies on a freaking dog poop. It's just disturbing. I went to one and it's just like, all right, I got to get out of here. My anxiety went through the roof. I says, I was here for just to see some of the radio gear or some of the stuff they had or whatever. I hightailed it out of there. I'm like, I cut the tie, get out of there. Ain't worth it. Crazy, man. Just crazy. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, I just like I said, I just turned all my fans off. But I got this fan on going over here. It feels good on my back. Um, yeah, like I said, I cheated death 3 times, so I must have a purpose for something. I guess the old saying goes, I got 9 lives like a cat. Jesus Christ. Hang on a sec. I love seeing the videos of people. Yes. Yes. That's what I always say. Like I don't know if you see one of my other videos. I have 2 meters that I restored. One I bought was beautiful. I mean, it was nice. The guy I already explained it in the video already how it happened. I'm sure you heard it already. I'm not gonna repeat myself, but it got packed wrong. The meter got smashed. So I bought another meter, which was an older school one, which is up here now. And the story goes on. I'm sure you heard that. And then now I end up with 2 meters. I had to go. I found a spare meter for sale. I paid $40 for it. I could have just bought that instead of another damn meter. I can always flip the other meter, but no, I got these other 2 brigs over here. I need a meter, so I can still flip them. Flip one of them actually. I keep them on the air. Keep the old stuff in service, man. That's the whole goal, man. I keep it going. Keep them going. Keep them going. Let's go. Let's go. You know what I mean? Keep on ticking. Yep. Yes, sir. Right on. Right on. I wonder who. Hmm. I wonder what else is going on. So what's going on up where you at there? Up in Pittsburgh. Anything good up there? Here it's just same old crap. I just can't stand it here. Palm Bay, Florida used to be a real nice area. It used to be woods up here years and years ago. Now it's just a big mess. Oh, it's pretty chill up there. You're lucky. I'm surprised you don't got zombies walking around your house, if you know what I'm talking about. Oof. It's kind of depressing in a way, I mean, you could think, I don't want to talk about that shit. I hate politics. We'll skip that question. Oh yeah, I love farms too. I used to work on a farm years ago when I was younger. Definitely. I worked at a dairy farm. I worked at a dairy farm mostly, and then I used to do the hard labor, baling hay. Someone would be going down the road or going down each row, and I would have to they bale. It comes out, you catch it, You take the two handle things, you go like this and throw them over on the into the to the dolly or the trolley, whatever I used to call it. No, I used to do that when I worked on a farm. Was in the '90s. Oh yeah, that's what they did it. They all did it the old school way. They just take it. Now it's all automated. They just pick them up with a machine and it just bails itself. Me, I used to do it by manual, by hand with the things. Just go clunk. You know what I mean? And just throw them over. Back then I was a lot, healthier then. Now it's like, yeah, it is old school, boy. Yeah. That was a side hustle for me. I used to work my buns off during the week, and then I have the weekends off. I had nothing really much to do. There was, I did have things going on the weekends I like. But I says, I can use the extra money, and then I was living on my own with one of my exes, and so to make extra scratch, that was nice to have some extra scratch. Yep. So I'm glad you stopped by, man. I'm glad to hear you're sticking by here. Appreciate you stopping in. Like I said to everybody, very, very easy going, dude. I'm true to everybody. I don't I don't bully anybody. If there's a person that bothers me, or they are bothering my friends, or they're harming other people, that's when I come after you. I'm talking about not you. I'm talking about these other clowns that I was speaking about earlier in my video. Those are the people I don't like. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, today's Saturday. I'm not gonna do nothing. I pretty much did my radio stuff yesterday. I did the fan kit for my Anytone 666 Pro. Fan kit went in nice. I was gonna tape it, but it was just stupid. I says nobody wants to watch that, so I just put it in. Made my cable, heat shrunk it together, the clear heat shrink stuff. It came out great, and terminated it to my power supply, and I keep it on. There's like a toggle switch behind it. I just click it on high, and it stays. The heat sink keeps cool. Cool. That's cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty cool, dude. I don't bother anybody, man. I've done, I'm sure I've been an asshole in my back in my days. When you're younger, you just don't give a shit. It's how it usually goes. Me now, I'm just chill as a slug and a bug in a rug, man. What is it that radio you were just talking about? Okay. My suggestion is, do you have any old lamp cord, or like an old computer cord? It has that funny end on it. Just snip that end off and get the wires out. There's like a white and a green wire and a black wire inside. Get one of those. Yeah, snip it. Just don't cut the plug in you put in the wall. Don't take that off. That'll work for you. That's how I usually do it. You spend like 10, 20, 30, no, $20. That's basically what these people do. They sell these restoring kits. They give you the capacitors and they give you the cables. You can buy those cables or get them anywhere, like $1 a piece, Dollar General, or you get it at Goodwill or something, like these Goodwill thieves. Like they sell something for, they got it for nothing. They sell it for a big giant profit. I'm just telling you for experience, was is what I done. Those are what work fine for that radio. 120. Don't put it on 220. Put it on a 120. Yes, no problem. Yeah, because if you're gonna run 220, that's your dryer power. That's like your high voltage for like your clothes dryer, electric stove, or that's for 220. Okay, is there a jumper near the transformer? It says 120. Is there a jumper on there? It goes to like 120 or 220? Okay, I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help you out. The knob's broken. What? Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, man. Which knob broke? The on/off button? Oh man. Well, can't you just like get like is it a slider or is it like a switch? If you can't get if it's a switch, just get like a little Okay, well get like a Oh, okay, well get a small screwdriver like I don't know. I'm just going to use an example. This is a electronics screwdriver. It's one of these X lights. They call these little greenies. You see the tip on that? How small it is? Hang on a minute. Let's see if I can get it in the frame here. You take this. Make sure you touch this end. Don't have it on because older radios like that they have high voltages. It'll hurt you bad. Take this. If it says 120, click at the 120. If it says 220, don't go the other way. Take this or just go back and forth. Feel which one it is. Like 120 is here or 220. 120 or the opposite. You know what I mean? I mean, if you plugged it in, I don't think it's gonna hurt nothing. But still, just double check, make sure it's 120, or get the model of that radio. As my friends would say, Google is your best friend. Google that radio and see which end is what for your 120 or 220, so you can hook up your plug to your radio. Yeah, it's like a screw. Yeah, you turn it. That's what you do. Yeah, it's usually some things you got to like pigtail it, like a wire over to 120 to another. It's like tapping a transformer, basically. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I like doing. I enjoy this. This is why I have this channel. If somebody wants a question or something, I'd be glad to help. And I'm trying to help you, much as I can. Yeah, it's got to be okay. When it clicks see, that's hard to know. See, because I'm pretty good at guessing. Or actually, you know what? How do you could do that? I'm trying to think. You put like an ohm-meter on it or something. Which side is what? I'm trying to remember now. But when you turn that, it's got to be like okay. Which side is which? Is there a number on each side of that switch? Is there a number here and a number here? And there's that round screw switch. Is it a number on each side? I'll probably solve this right now. You know, like one side will say 120, and the other side will say 220, and then there's your screw right here. Okay, all right. Well, keep it upside down then. You're good to go, bro. You're good to go. You should be good. Do you have a Variac? Here's the other question. I think you have a tube radio over there. I'm getting that vibe. Yeah, no problem. Do you own a Variac? It brings your power. You bring it up very slowly at a time. You don't want to just plug it in and then the capacitors in that thing probably need to reform. It's been I don't know how long it's been sitting. Has it been inside of it? Has it been inside the house for a lot of years? Oh, you don't have one? Shit. Well, oof. In the attic? Oh, Jesus. I don't know what I would do. Before I even do anything. 40 years? Holy jeez. I wouldn't recommend plugging it in. I mean, that's up to you. I mean, if you want to just go for it, I mean, um, check the capacitors. Make sure they're not cracked, because I'm sure they got those old Bumblebee capacitors in there. They got the old wax capacitors in there. All those capacitors are you go bad, and they start. I mean, if anything happens, it'll start humming, or it'll just pop one. I mean, that's all that happened. But when you do replace the capacitors in those radios, you got make sure you get the closest value. It's like what, like 1 point, like 0.1 microfarad or whatever. You can put like 1.0 point or 0.02, 0.03, 0.04. Doesn't matter. It's 400 volts rating or 600 volts DC or whatever the hell it is. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to look, man. It'd be nice to clean it out, get all the dust and bunnies and stuff. I'm sure there's a mouse nest in there. Get all that shit out of there, because you don't want to smoke that radio down to nothing. I mean, I've had radios like oh my god, it was gross. It smelled like pee and everything. It's been sitting around, and then you got to resurrect it. And before I even plug it in, I've seen the cap was just all like, and I just put another one in there, one of those can type ones, and just follow which way you go, and then plug it in, and slide with a variac, and then she lit right up. But I'm sure, I mean, yeah, just take a look at it before you plug it in, or how about a dim bulb tester? You have a dim bulb tester. Yeah, I would take a peek inside there, a little peek see what's going on. I just lost my feed. What happened? Okay, I'm back on. Hang on a minute. Could be my phone dying out too. There are two screws on the back. When I try to loosen them, it moves the board inside for the switch. I can see it moving. Okay, isn't there some kind of way you get like a pair of needle nose in between and hold that and then unscrew it? This way here you won't damage that. I mean, I don't know. If I was to see the radio and then what you're doing, I would just explain it to you right off the bat. I can't, you know what I mean? I would put something in behind or whatever or something. It won't move it, and you don't want to break it. You know what I mean? But I, came back. Okay. Ah, shit. I mean, how far? I mean, how far? I mean, how? I mean, yeah. You know what? Just wait. I got you in the right direction, anyways. If I've seen the whole thing and what you're going, what you're doing, I would have just say this. Okay, no, yes, yes, yes. Okay, yeah. Just go on YouTube and check it out, or Google it. Google is your best friend, as my buddies would say. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Don't. If yeah. No. Don't destroy a classic. Just take your time with it. That's right. Exactly. Just take your time. Don't rush it. It'll always be there. No problem. That's what I'm here for. No problem. I appreciate you being here. If you want, subscribe to my channel. It's free. I mean, I got a lot of stuff. I've done a few rebuilds here and there, and I got one. I got a couple coming up soon, and I'm just like, but you know. You hit the notification thing, and then I should come up. If I'm live, it should come up. I mean, I have some good stuff. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I'm not forcing anybody to, oh, like my page, subscribe. Oh my God, they all have freaking hernias. All right, man. Cool. All right. That's a good deal. Good, done deal, man. Cool, cool. Glad to. Oh, you were. Oh, okay. See, like I'm saying, I don't even know half the things anymore. I just go on my YouTube and I just don't. You know what I mean? I know my friends are on. I have a few friends on here. What time is it actually right now? He's gonna be up soon. I know he is. Oh, he's got another maybe an hour and a half because he's on the other side of the world. He's a pain in my ass. He's lucky I like him. If not, he would have get this. Oh, that's cool, man. I didn't realize that. I apologize. You know, I should start looking at all my subscribers because you know it's kind of I didn't know. I didn't realize it. Maybe because you're not on often. Maybe that could be it. You know, that could be it too. So I don't know. Okay. Jeez, I'm so damn thirsty. I've been working my nuts off today, and I'm still. I don't know. No way. Is this the first one you did? That's cool. Well, welcome aboard, man. You're more welcome anytime I'm on. You just scoot on by. You know, in whatever. You know what I mean? That's good. I'm glad I got somebody in the right direction. You know, that's the point. You know, I'm not out here to. I'm not out here to like know everything. I know everything, but I'm just as much as you are too. I'm still learning. I mean, I'm a ham operator. I'm licensed. I'm learning my getting my extra class. You know, that is a pain in the arse to get that ticket. That's like the high ranking ticket I'm trying to get. Yeah, no problem. I got plenty more that's still up here. I may have CRS, but I have a lot of that knowledge still in my head. I mean, that's nothing to me, but to you that means a lot. That's great. I'm glad to help. You know, that's what keeps the world keep on turning. And I got to get another s'mores, something to drink. I'm sucking these things down like it was water. I'm thirsty. I have water. I get sick of drinking water. Ugh. But I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Okay. What I am is what I am is what you are. What I am is what I am. I got that song stuck in my head. Some old tune from the 80s, 88-ish. I remember they played that tune a lot in the 90s. All right, man. Cool. I'm glad I helped somebody out. I hope you get all those radios. Save them radios, just like us. I mean, I like cars too. Don't get me wrong. I love cars. I was a car guy. I was around cars all my life. It's just like with the car guys. Get the cars before they crush them. Get them on the road. Save them. Just like with the old radios, keep them in service. Don't let anybody part them out. I mean, if you get a radio that's really bad and shot, then yeah, then sacrifice it for another radio. That I could see. I have a few radios like that. I've done that. So I mean, if you need a part, you got it. So it lives on. So you're basically donate their donor radio for to get another radio running. I've had one radio up there or two over here that's been done with these other two radios. They got the GX2s going. Yep. So there you have it, and it's all in a nutshell and whatever. Wow, I can't believe it's been over what 2 minutes? 2 minutes, 2 hours? No way. I guess time flies when you're having fun. I guess as the old saying goes. And I didn't even have to use my tripod. I got tired of that damn thing. No, if I go outside, that'll be one thing. If I'm just in here, I could just prop it up on. Now, here's the other question though. If I'm on the radio, I have to use the tripod because I have to use both hands. So I used to film and talk on the radio at the same time, and it's just a pain in the ass. And the screen starts shaking, moving. People get all excited and everything. Well, you got to get a tripod. Oh my God! And they all flip out. Oh, fan noise. This noise. Oh, there's. I can hear you farting right across the street in the church. Like, God, man. Uh, you got a tube. Those are cool. I like that. What I like for tubes is those old Nixie clock tubes or Nixie tubes, or like the little. Every filament has a number in there, and then once the filament voltage hits it, and it emits the number inside the glass. That's wild. I have one, a tiny. It's about this big, and it has all these little legs on it, like wires. That's probably for like an old calculator, or not a calculator, like an old computer maybe or something. And those are pretty wild. I love those old tubes. I'm telling you, man. One thing I got to tell you is, if you come to my house, I'm just saying as an example. Say if we knew each other really well, you came over, and I got tubes everywhere. I got them in my closet. I got a junk boxes for parts. I got parts on top of parts, 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 parts. I got tube testers. I got I call them treasure chests. They're actually called service technician chests. They're full of tubes. All the ones I bought and saved and got from Hamfests and all that conventions. And then as in my storage in my garage, I got tons of them by the boxes in there. And if I need a tube, I got a radio which is down here. It's in helicopters. I have to crack. That's the other project. I see. I got to get that thing running. It's an antenna issue. Something is not right. It's not. It's like it receives AM. Then when you switch it to shortwave and you put an antenna on it, it has no effect. It's weird. I think something's crossed. I just never got to it. I've been busy. I'm not trying to sound lazy or anything. I've just been too busy, or I've been sick. I've been in the hospital or something. It's just I lose track of shit now. Sometimes I don't have time for myself, but you know what? Like, that's why I'm doing this video now. I am actually having fun, talking to you and helping you, get your radio squared away. I can't wait. Keep me informed about it. Like I said, YouTube here, and Google that radio. For the schematics, if you know how to read schematics, get the schematics. If you have a printer, print them out, and the disassembly a sheet, and make sure that you take it out properly. If you don't, it's going to get all. And number one thing you got to be careful for is the stupid windings. I just redone a radio. It's an old night kit radio. I did my buddy's radio that passed away. He says this thing's junk. It don't work. I says no, it ain't. And just let me, Then when he passed away, his wife says, "You want this? You can have it." I says okay. It was not working. It was dead. So I did this, put a cap in it. It was kind of cockies on it and all that. And I cleaned the switches and everything, and then I plugged it in. Poof! It came to life because it was a bad capacitor in there. It was I can't remember. Um, then I replaced the rectifier diodes. They were kind of the old style. They're all kind of like they're probably leaking. The capacitors, not the capacitors, the rectifier diodes, the silicon diodes, they do leak too. They leak energy. So I just replaced them. And anyways, so I got that running, and I wanted to put another meter in there. No, listen, don't do this mistake I did. And that thing is still sitting in my closet. I can't. I don't know how to restring a radio. Okay, I'll admit that. I don't. I'm not this Mister Know-it-all. For the life of me, I tried restringing this radio. It's an old. It's a night kit. It's not. It's a solid state. It's reason why I took it apart is because of that reason. And there was the meter that was in there. The meter was gone. I have a freaking meter for it. It's perfect. It'll fit right in there. It was like a rectangular type meter. I wanted to put that in there, and then somehow I widened it up a little bit, and my hand was in the way. Got in there again. Did something in the there's the dial part, the string that dials the pulley goes down like this or up and around like this and that, and it turns the dial. And there's a rolling capacitor down here at the same time, to go like this. Let's see if I can do it right. Like that. So the radio is a ghost radio. The only way you turn it on is you gotta see the tuning capacitor. You gotta turn the wheel by finger. It works now. I don't know how to I don't know how to string a radio. It's a pain in the ass. It's what it is. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. 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 If you get into the short wave, man, I tell you, you're gonna be hooked. When I was really young when I got into it. Oh Jesus. Just by touching an old analog I mean, just a modern tech, from the 70s or something. Like my friend in the 80s had it, his dad had it, and man, I'm like, this is a radio. Holy crow, the size of that dang dial on that thing. I think it was an old Sony or Panasonic, or I can't remember the name of it. I think it was a Sony or something. I can't remember this. It was an old tile. It wasn't PLL circuit or not. It was old school, just analog. It had all the bands, everything you need, everything. What's your SWRs? What SWR? At a shortwave radio? What do you mean? What do you? Are you talking? Yeah, because you were talking about SWRs. That's standing wave ratios. That's for like if you're going to transmit on your radio, and you got your meter, like the meters I showed that I was rebuilding. That's an SWR meter slash. It has two readings for your power readings for 2,000 watts to 200 watts range. Yeah, I kicked myself in the butt. Well, it's only a 200-watt meter. It was an Apollo meter. Those are hard to find, I think. I don't know. But I got an Apollo switch box. I tried selling that thing on the marketplace. Nobody wants to buy it. It's like they're hard to. These things are getting hard to come by now. It's like, people want it for nothing. All they wanted was like $25 for it, and they want, oh no, no, it's like, come on, just give me the extra $5, damn it, come on, really? I'm not giving this shit away. It takes me time to put it on the line. I have other things to put online, and after this nitpicking thing, and I was gonna trade up my FT 920 for a Kenwood I wanted, and the guy ended up selling it or whatever, and he said he had this radio. I like it. It's a big radio. This Yaesu FT 920. It's a nice radio. But I run a Kenwood 870. Yeah, I think it's an 870. Kenwood TS 870. That's what I wanted. They're about the same price range, 7 to 800. This radio right here has been gone through. The only thing it does not have is the AM board in this thing, which I don't understand why they didn't just put the leave. That's the factory options back in the day. They like to just hang you by the nuts and say, "Well, you gotta buy this, you gotta buy that," but it has an optional filter in there. It has an international radio filter in there, and then what that thing is just filters out all the noise, everything. I don't know what megahertz filter that is, but anyways, I put a new battery in it. It's recalibrated, meters calibrated. It's clean to a whistle, and the receiver in this thing is just you can hear a freaking mouse fart. I mean, that's how good it is. But today, oh my god, it was so much noise. I had to pinch almost the whole shifting on the dial, your high and low cut. Then you got your IF shift, your noise blanker. I mean, you got all this stuff going on. So I had a guy who was interested, and he goes, I says, I'll trade you if you don't want to trade an F70. Do you have an FT 990? Yaesu. Yeah, but I don't really want to sell it, but I want money, or no, I'd rather sell it than what. You can get the same amount of price for this radio, same freaking thing. An FT 990 is an old radio. It's older than this one I have here. This FT 920 is like 20 something years old now. Was the last make on this radio was probably in 2001. That was the last production, and they went up to the MPs, FT 1000 MPs, and then they went to the 200 watt models, and they kept going up, 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 up. This radio here is worth what for FT. Now he's on there on the marketplace selling it for $600. He People are just they're clueless, man. I really don't know. I says I'll straight up because I wanted an FT 990, and I have a radio that you might like. I like this radio. I just like the FT 990. I like that old nostalgic look. It's just I don't know. I don't know some people. Oh my god, I don't know. It's just it's sickening sometimes. I just don't know. I guess I'm just old school, and I'll stay that way, and I really don't give a shit. Oh man. But yeah, no, I mean, he had an FT 990. He wanted $600 for it. This radio I have in front of me right now is worth about $700. I could turn around, sell this for 700 when I'll never get it because these people they just want shit for free. I could turn around and get 700. It's worth $700. You ain't gonna get 1,000 out of it. You're not gonna get, you're not gonna get $1,000 out of this radio. Maybe 700 I can get out of it, and I can get that TS 870 or even the FT 991. That's actually less than this radio is because the FT 991 is from the early 90s. This one's here is at the late or early 2000s, the one I got right in front of me. I'm sure you've seen it in my videos. That's what I'm talking about. It looks like you're the only one in the house. I'm glad I got, let's see, 7 likes and how many? Yeah, you're the only one in there, so that's cool. Like I said, man, drop by. I mean, if I'm not in there, if you got a question, I'll answer it to you because I love the comments, and I say that I can't stress that enough. Is I like to reach out to everybody, all my subscribers. I don't want anybody left out. You know why I get this attitude from? Because I've had 2 other YouTubers that had nothing, and now they're famous and they got freaking houses and they got this, they got that. I mean, I could care less. I really don't. The thing is that recognize me. It wasn't for not just me, the other people. We give you advice and this and that. Oh, but no, no, no. I knew it all along. I know this. I know that. Blah, 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 blah. All about me. All this, all that. Oh, buy my shirt. Buy my fancy shirt. Oh my God, this is what you gotta buy. Oh, man, I just want to just go. You know what I mean? It's like, hello, remember us? We used to talk. Now they don't talk to us anymore. Yeah, they got to stop and think. Where did I start off of? This one guy, I'm just going to say this one time. Probably know who I'm talking about, but I'm not mentioning his name, not the channel, because I could care two shits now. If you don't want to recognize me, well, he could screw off too. Okay? Okay, he was at his dad's farm. He was at his junkyard. He has a junkyard up there. He had his old Datsun up there. And then we all tell him that Datsun was it was a lowrider Datsun. And that was in the books. That was in one of the lowrider books. And that was sitting in his grandfather or his dad's junkyard, just sitting and rotting away. And he rescued it. We told him to rescue it. That was your first lowrider. Get it on the road. Get it out of there. And he did that. He listened to us, and then he was working on his granddad's freaking truck. He's feeding it with a little freaking squirt bottle, like he's afraid of it. It's like, just squirt the freaking thing in the carburetor. Get the thing running. It was an old bullnose F350. I mean, I'm telling you, this is the roots where he started. He started from his his dad's backyard where his junkyard is. Then he worked out of his own house. He brought that old truck home and he started stripping it. Then he started buying these stupid other things. And then that's all I'm going to say. That's it. But like I say, I mean, I'm not out here to be famous. I'm just out here to reach out to everybody and just tell you like it is. I don't know. I don't know. But we used to, it was like me, a bunch of my other friends a long time ago. I don't know I don't know where they're at anymore. We used to tell them like a couple like hints or something or whatever, and the jerk forgets. He forgets. Then they had this other guy. I'm not gonna give his name out either because he can go bleep 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 off. He gets the car out of the middle of nowhere and it makes it alive again. And it's all fabricated. It's all bullshit. I mean, how? All right. Anyways, it was out in the middle of nowhere, and he got it on the road, and it's street legal, and it's a pile. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It is cool, but it looks like it belongs in a junkyard. And it's got full holes in it. But it's a cool car, though. I really dig it. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, if you if you got anything that you need to know, I'm here. Or if I'm not here, just give me a buzz on the interwebs here on the YouTube. Just send me a message or whatever, and I'll see it in my comments and I'll respond. I always do. I never lose touch with people I talk to. Never. I never done that. All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. I've been on here too long. It's been over 2 hours, 2 hours and 18 and 7 seconds. All right, man. God damn, I can't see where the damn shit. I can't pronounce. I'm so sorry. I cannot pronounce your. Yeah, do that. I'll just call you Nick. I gotta check you out. I got a sub. I don't know if I sub. Do I have a sub on you or something? I don't remember. Or Chris. Chris? What works for you, Nick or Chris? Chris. Okay, Chris. Oh, Nick. Okay, I apologize. Sorry, I butchered that all up. All right, Nick. Check your thing there. Did I subscribe to you? Because I don't want to make sure all whoever who's subscribed to me and want to subscribe back. I'm not like these guys that they like to get all these guys to subscribe and they don't subscribe back. That's kind of downright wrong. I don't know. I have to. Let me go write your name down, because just in case I forget, because I have a pen and paper. Hold on a minute. All right. Some information on antennas. Pretty neat. Yeah, no problem, man. Not a problem. Not a problem. Not so many people like me are out there. They're just all out there for the fame and glory and go out like a bang of glory. Me, I'm out here doing this as a hobby. And I don't mind helping somebody else out. Hang on, don't write yet. CHIS. Yes, sir. Yeah. I'll just put Nick on the side. Okay. All right, that works. Yeah, I do. I have, I have, I have Instagram and Facebook. I'm hardly on Instagram really. Facebook, I'm mostly a YouTuber really. I love YouTube. It's a good tool. I mean, there's really nobody that talks to you on Instagram or YouTube anymore. I mean, I got it's just I don't know. I just post music and shit on YouTube. Yeah, but be careful on a marketplace. There was a car I wanted to get, and I looked at it. This is a class. All right, now listen. This is a classic marketplace thing. Say if you got a car like a 1969 Dodge Charger or something like that, or 1970 Dodge Charger, a World Runner. This guy wanted like $2,500 for, okay, or just say, okay, and they get the money shot, which is one good side, and then you find out the other side is bad, real bad. It's just like rotted out, smashed, or they put paint on it, or if you buy an engine, they do an engine rebuild by spray bombing it and shit. I mean, if anything, if I was going to rebuild a car, right where I live, they get used motors, and they inspect them and they make sure they're up to spec. Everything. It's not far from my house. I go there to get my engines if I had a car, if I was going to restore or whatever, or just I don't feel like doing any rebuilding the engine. I just get the motor, just dump it in, take the old one out, dump it, take the core, give them the core. You know. Yeah, the money shot. Just like I like bikes too, motorcycles, like scooters, especially the scooters. They had this one scooter. It was badass, and they're fetching big bucks. I wish I had another one. I wish I never crashed it. It was a Yamaha, or no, a Honda Elite SR. I got something in my eye. This guy wants $1,200 and something dollars for that bike. And they got those pre-bugs. The Yamaha, they're all two strokes. I love two stroke. They want like almost $2,000 for one of them things. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I had some of these bikes years ago, and now they're worth money. That is just insane, man. Oh, I mean, I had years ago. I had this little bike. I can't. It was a. I don't know. I was always into little bikes. I don't know why. You know, they're fun to ride. I don't know. It's almost like to me. It's like an amusement. You know. Well, first off, you know, I had a Honda 125. It was a Honda 120 1978 Honda 125. I think it was a 125. It was real small. It wasn't small, but I mean, it was a two-cylinder, and it was a Honda 125. It was a good-looking, sharp bike too for that year for 78. That bike was nice, and then I don't know whatever happened to it. I think I sold it, or it was in the 90s. And I think I sold it. I needed the money back then or something. I don't remember. It was just so long ago. I don't remember. But I had all kinds. Now, if I had that bike right now, that bike I had right, it was cherry, right down to the only thing it had wrong with it had a dent on the tank, because an old man owned it. He used to take it to him on trips. He dumped it. The only damage was is on the tank. There's like a little small handlebar crease in it. You can pop that right out. And I think I needed a set of points, and I never got it because I just never got to it. And then I sold the bike. And I told the guy, make sure you change the points. It's going to eat up your spark plugs and stuff. And in your stator, make sure you change the stator as well. You don't know if the stator is bad. So your points and your stator are the two important things you got to change out. So yeah, like I said, that 125 that I had, that street bike I had, it's probably worth about 5 grand right now. I only paid $400 for it back in the early 90s. $400. The guy thought he blew up the whole electrical system in it because he put what did he put in for volt? He put over so much volts in it. He no, he tried jump starting it with his car, and a surge or something blew all the lights in the bike, and he thought, oh, there goes the bike. So that's how I got it for $400. I didn't care. I just wanted to ride it, you know. Come to find out, I put all new bulbs in it, all lit up, started up, and I think eventually it cooked the generator, the not the points. Well, I could use it instead of points because it was chewing up spark plugs like crazy. It was the stator has gone bad. Eventually, the stator went, and then I was going to sell it anyways because you know, it was something about something I forgot I had to move, or I can't remember. I needed the money because I can't have pleasure over things you have to do stuff. You know what I mean? I think it's probably worth about 5 grand right now. That bike. It's just a simple freaking bike. It's probably worth 5 freaking grand, and I paid $400 for it. And what 19 I was out of high school. No, I was still in high school. I was dating a chick. She was down the street from me. So I want to say, oh my God, I'm trying to think. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. And then I remember my buddy was driving it too. It was a two-seater. I used to fly that son of a bitch too. I want to say, I think it was like around 1991, right around there. In 92, I graduated high school. Hang on a minute. And that for a 78, that thing was clean, that bike too. I know. I'm an old fart. I'm freaking 51 years old. There's things I want and I can't touch. Just like with the bikes. The scooters, they got the Yamaha Pre-Bug. They got the Honda Elite SRs. I had one. I had it hopped up. I had a 50cc jug on it. You can blow wheelies on that thing standing up all day long. And I crashed it, and then that was the end of that. Yeah, everything I like is vintage. Everything, everything. I mean, you ever? I mean, when you go to my videos, whenever you get a chance, all the shit I have is vintage. I have vintage and new, of course, but all these other radios are like Halocrafters, tube type radios, tube amplifiers. I had to have tube amplifiers because these new amplifiers they got today, the solid state ones suck. They're garbage. They're junk, and they're nothing but problems. Of course, it is the best. Yeah, now I feel like an old freaking fart now. Jesus Christ. That's okay. I can always be your tutor out here online, whatever. Not tutor. What do they call it? Your Elmer. That's what they call it. A new person that wants to become a ham or interested in radio. It's like an extra set of hands for information and all that. That's called an Elmer. See, I know all these terms. I've been around this stuff almost all my life. Yeah, yeah. Old and freaking old fart, man. I tell you, it's ugh. I tell you what, I feel it. I've been through freaking hell and back. I can tell you that right now, bro. Just don't get old. Don't get fucking old. Excuse my language, but don't get old. Yeah. I mean, it is a good hobby. I can remember starting off when I was like 12, 13 years old doing this stuff. I mean, it doesn't happen overnight. You'll find out. I'm telling you, you'll find out. I mean, you're what? You said you're 38. If you're 38, you're just starting off, man. It's like you got a better chance of seeing things more than I do. I'll be long gone by then. Oh, okay, okay. 29. You're almost 30. Okay. Jeez, I wish I died to be 29 again. Oh my God. I was such an idiot when I was in my 20s, till my 30s, 40s. Not proud of myself. We're crazy. You party, you do crazy shit, and I'm not proud of it. I'm an idiot. I admit it. I was an idiot, asshole. Not as anymore. I'm really a down to earth dude. Even then, I always treated my friends with respect and everything. But when somebody gets me going, that'll be the end of it. You know what I mean? I'm sure. Even when I was growing up, I was treated like shit. You know. Well, yeah. See, that's the thing. As you get older, you change. Just like when I don't know. I don't know if you want to keep saying it over and over and over. I'm sure you heard me say it. Ever since I turned 50, before I was 41 years old, I got diagnosed with cancer. Before I was even 50. You know what makes me feel like? Shit. I have anxiety, all these other problems, I didn't even want to get in my whole life, wash my laundry on here, but all I can say is I die to be that age again. It just depresses me. I only don't go do so much. And, I still work. I still work what I got to do out here to, keep my house up and, whatever you got to do. It is what it is, but, it just saddens me, I'm alone. It's just, you just gotta bite the bullet and say, kick the bull in the balls and say, frig it. You got to keep moving. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It has, man. It has. It still does. Life is just really just treating me shitty. It's like the devil wants to kill me or something. I'm kidding, but I'm just saying. It's just like I have bad. It's just I get my days. Like past couple of days, 2, 3, 4 days ago, I was in a deep depression. Oh, it was so bad. I'm not getting any of the details. It's just bad. I can't tell my mom because my mom lives with me. We share the mortgage of the house. She lives with me and all that. But I can only tell her so much things. If I tell her more things, she gets upset, excited, and I don't want to. You know what I mean? So I really don't have that much any people to talk to. Really, it kind of sucks. And I have a friend that's out there, but he's far away. I know I'll never see him because he's on the other side of the world. I mean, and we talk to each other every day, but he's way out there, so he's in the hobby just like I am. We're in the same thing, the same boat, radios and shit. He's a ham. I'm a ham. Hang on a minute. Hold up, dude. Hold on. Yeah, I know. It's cool. It's cool. It just sucks. I have a good friend, and I can't even, hang out, chill, and vibe, whatever. It's like down here, people are stuck up. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I have only like maybe two friends down here. He's an older ham. He's a ham operator, and my other friend passed away. That's two. The only friend I have left is this lady next door. That's my mom's friend, but I knew her from my friend. He was a ham operator. His tower is still standing up at his house right now, and his radios are still there. But anyways, it sucks. I can only talk to certain people, I guess, because I have issues. My mother, I have a doctor I talk to, but I tell my mom stuff. She just can't deal with it. You know what I mean? It gets her all neurotic and everything. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I'm sure you know where I'm going at with this situation, with this clown action here. But it's just, you know what I mean? I have to talk to somebody. I don't have nobody to talk to anymore. Everybody, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. Exactly. Jesus Christ. Enough is enough. Well, like I said, you got any questions? I'll be glad to help you out. Whatever. You know, so I've been doing this for many years. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, my childhood was shitty. My mom, she was cool, but my dad was an asshole. Yeah, it was a goof. I really appreciate that. We did cross paths, and yeah, it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed this. It was very very. Now I have to check, make sure I have you subbed in my subscriptions or something like that. I can't remember. No, you should be in my thing. Is you sub? No, I'm gonna type in your name and I'm gonna see if it pops up and I'll recognize it. I see your. Oh my god. Um. Okay. I see the. Okay, I see the picture and your name. Okay, I have to look it up this way here. If you got any questions or like ham talk or geeky shit you got to talk about, like a part or like just we just discussed now, which what is what, and I guided you the right way. If you got that part, like I told you, don't mess with it. Make sure you got to research it. Don't force anything. Just take it one thing at a time. You know. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, bro. And then nice chatting with you. Thank you for stopping, coming aboard here. You're more than welcome. Even if I'm not on, just drop me a line and I'll answer back to you. I always do that to everybody, not just. I'm not like all these other YouTubers. They just suck it in and they just don't give a flying shit. They just throw you away like a freaking rag or a piece of toilet paper, throwing it down the toilet kind of thing. Me, I'm not like that. I can't do that. I have to respond or help somebody. That's just the way I am. So, um, yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. So you take care and um, what's the word I'm looking for? Be careful. If you're playing with tube type stuff, I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Just be very, as high voltage stuff. If you're not familiar with how high voltage, Stay away from the power supply section and watch where you're going and get a schematic for that radio. Just don't put your hands in that radio. There's a lot of high voltages in there. I'm telling you. I just warning you. I mean, people got shocked from just, I mean, a regular DC radio you won't. High voltage radios, old tube type radios, and that's the other thing. Make sure you have the isolation transformer, because that chassis AC could go. When those caps could go to ground, you touch that thing, you'll get zapped pretty damn good, and it's happened to me. That's why you got to have an isolation transformer to isolate the chassis to the plug to the whatever hell it is. I'm just giving you information. What do you mean? What do you mean? What? Why you plugged it in or something? If you plug it in and turn off the radio, it's still the capacitors will hold a charge. It will shock you. That's high voltage. Because when you work on, like, say, for instance, I got to work on an amplifier. There's some serious lethal voltages in a linear amplifier from my ham radio stuff. I have to chicken stick it, make sure it's all gone. If you don't, it will kill you instantly, even if it's off. It'll find right path to right. You're supposed to have your arm down like this and work with your hand this way. When you get shocked, it goes away from your heart. You put your one arm down. Your left, I think it's your left arm, and then you work like whatever. But yeah, just be careful. Just be careful. It's high voltage. If you're not experienced, just let me know, because I don't want to see somebody get hurt. I learned my days of tube type stuff. I've been doing it for a while when I was a kid too, in my 20s, believe it or not. And now I'm an old fart. So, anyways, dude. All right, catch you later. Be careful, be safe, and just be very careful. I'm telling you, it's high voltage there. You don't want to get freaking bit by that. All right, man. Later. Catch you later. Everybody else, take care. Have a good one.